All the money.
All the money.
Before they label XRP the standard, we gon' blast off. You gon' be stranded, be deserted, that's a bad call. All them coins you holding, they collapse, that's a bad fall.
What's up, XRP fam? What's up, Crypto Moon fam? It's the Bag Man back in the building, the Moon Commander, back with another one. How's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all are doing well, holding strong, stuffing those bags, and enjoying the show out there. XRP still sitting nicely at about $1.38. I got a quick XRP video for y'all. XRP, was it just a glitch or was this a test for the greatest transformation of wealth? XRP moving all the money in the world. 10K is the end game. Let's go ahead and dive in and get your day started off right and get you extra bullish. Shout out to all the new subs and all the OGs out there. We just hit 13K. Appreciate the XRP Moon fam and the XRP army. We're just getting started on our journey. Let's go ahead and jump into this extra bullishness.
It's the XRP army. We all heard the calling. You didn't hear it, no, not sorry. We on an island, please don't call me.
Ripple XRP is designed to rise to 10K, predicts legendary Blackjack Pro. Blackjack Pro Steve Wynn predicts that the XRP design and increased adoption will push the coin's price to 10,000. 10K, the end game, though some analysis makes some bearish comments. Steve Wynn is a real estate businessman and a successful gambler. He revealed that the XRP design supports a $10,000 value. The legendary Blackjack Pro let out his thoughts on XRP during a recent interview with Forbes contributor John Navin, and this was posted July 15th, 2020. Comparing XRP with other cryptocurrencies, Steve said it's poised to take over retail transaction and swift international money transfers. He explained, like any other platform that takes days to complete a transaction, XRP is instant and cost effective. In addition to his response on ways XRP differs from other cryptocurrencies, he said, in short, it has a functional use. Right now, the price is increasing on demand alone, and its application has not even been adopted to any great degree. When this happens, there will be a significant amount of gains, and when they flip that switch, you know who will be on top. Blackjack Pro sees XRP at 10K. Speaking on XRP, Steve said the market's fourth largest asset is designed to have a value of 10,000 per coin. According to him, XRP can meet the 10,000 target if it is used for every retail transaction, as well as international transfers. However, the Blackjack Pro added the scenario might be a little too optimistic, and this is a long way off. With the number of financial companies that use on-demand liquidity services by Ripple, Steve's prediction could possibly come to reality. Ripple's network of financial institutions, RippleNet, currently boasts a few hundred organizations that use XRP in several ways. If Ripple continues to drive the use of on-demand liquidity, among other services, XRP adoption could increase and eventually pump the coin's price. Also, the businessman tycoon said in the interview that he purchased some XRP and plans to hold it for a minimum of 5 years. How long do you plan on holding your bags? Let me know down below. He also talked about other cryptocurrency he holds and his reason for choosing them. According to him, each coin has a functional use, and that's what he uses to evaluate each coin. And his evaluation, he sees XRP at $10,000, and they can meet that 10,000 target. He says if every retail transaction as well as international transfers are running on the RippleNet. Ripple CTO invented a distributed computer system 20 years before blockchain. Ask him about it. Before there was Satoshi Nakamoto, there was David Schwartz. And David Schwartz saw what Bitcoin was, and he wanted to make a better, more eco-friendly Bitcoin 2.0. Let's go ahead and check out what David Schwartz has to say here.
And when I found it, I immediately kind of realized that was like the next thing. That was something that just really resonated with me, solving real problems with sort of the control over money and the democratization of the movement of money. I was very inspired by the internet, which kind of democratized the flow of information. I know unfortunately in the past couple of years, that's kind of reversed as we've seen companies like Facebook and Twitter who've kind of undemocratized the movement of information. But this was a more ideal time, and we were kind of more seeing that big media companies and big music companies weren't these sort of gatekeepers of access to information. And I was very inspired by the idea that big companies might no longer be the sort of gatekeepers of access to finance.
And how did you make your way to Ripple? What attracted you to Ripple in the first place?
It was kind of just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. I was very interested in looking at the mechanics of the Bitcoin system. From a kind of an engineering background, when someone presents you with like a complete solution, like it doesn't matter if it could be a car or it could be a computer, like if you're an engineer, you don't just want to know like what does it do, but you really want to know how it does it. What are the pieces that it have? How do they work together? If it does something that you think is interesting or useful, how is it that it does that? Is there some better way that you could do that? Kind of very analytical. And I was in that mindset looking at Bitcoin, looking at certain things that it did. Like one thing that I think was enormous was this idea that every participant just verifies everything. This idea that you don't take anybody else's word for anything. That as long as we all know the rules that a system should follow, we can all enforce them. And that was tremendously inspiring to me. And as luck would have it, Jed McCaleb at the time was starting to look at this idea of proof of work. And I think a lot of people in the industry were starting to realize that proof of work wouldn't be as decentralizing and democratizing as we'd hoped, because someone's going to have the cheapest power, someone's going to have the best ASICs, and we had this idea that everybody would be able to mine. Like if you had some extra computing power, you could just mine and make money, and that was very naive. And we were starting to look at systems that didn't have some of the centralizing influence of proof of work and sort of like a bridge between the modern financial system and Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin was kind of like an island. It was this thing that like if everybody used Bitcoin, it would be great. But how do you, I used to joke that there's a couple of $1 trillion locked up in legacy fiat assets, right? Like dollars and euros. Like you can't ignore those things. And I found a lot of like-minded people, and we built what's now Ripple.
They built what is now Bitcoin 2.0, David Schwartz. Also, I thought this was pretty interesting. We had our highest transactions, the XRP Ledger transactions. You can see back in 2019 how high these spiked. Also, for the payments back in 2019, from about October, November, December, we had the highest amount of payments. Also, we had the highest amount of transactions on the XRP Ledger. Was this a test back in 2019? Were they testing out the system for something to come in the future for XRP, as it was designed to handle all the money in the world? Or are they testing out XRP behind the scenes back in 2019? And are they still doing that now? Also, check this out. You see these transaction spikes over here. We had these spikes right here, 10/26, 2019. We had another spike right here, 11/22, 2019. Also, 2019, 11/29. Almost 4,400,000 transactions, and another one 11/30 2019, almost 4.5 million transactions. And then we had another spike 12/17, and then we had one last nice spike the new year, January 7th 2020, almost 3 million transactions. This is when the beginning of the spikes happened in October, and it went through November, and then about the beginning of the new year in 2020. Also the same thing for the payments. You see the payments right here. It's the same thing. October 26, 2019, November 2019, and then that last spike in the beginning of the new year, January 1st, 2020. Now, if you come down here and check this out, and you can see transaction by result, you can see the date 11/25, transaction by result, test success 25 million. This was on 11/25, 2019 during those spikes. So was this a test? What was going on? So we might have our answer right there. This may not have been a glitch. This was probably a test, and the test was successful. Also, check this out during that time period, end of 2019, start of 2020, during the bear market. During that time, XRP went from 30 cents to 18 cents during those all-time highs in transactions and payments during the bear market. Was it a test? It looks like it was a test. You can see right here our first spike back in October 28, 2019. XRP was 29 cents, and that's when the spikes began to happen for the all-time highs in transactions and payments. Then we had our next two spikes right here, November 22nd, 2019 and November 28th, 2019, and you can see the price is going down. It started at 29 cents, 30 cents, and it went all the way down to as low as 18 cents during that time, December 15, 2019. And then we had our last spike, January 6th or 7th, 2020, and the price went back up to about 22 cents. So were they testing this out when the price was low and dropping to see if it could still handle it during that time to prepare for what's coming? And if you can see right here, a few months after the test ended, you can see we had our market crash of 2020, March of 2020, a few months right after the test had ended. So let me know what y'all think down below about that. I thought that was pretty interesting because we had our biggest spikes ever during that period from what I can see on here. This goes back to far as 2018 and is current as to where we're at now. This is the biggest spike and it happened during the bear market. So let me know what y'all think down below about that. Let's go ahead and check out some of the glitches that we've seen. You can see here XRP. These glitches have been happening a lot recently. Several exchanges. We see XRP at 7,000. Also XRP here, all-time highs. I believe this is Coinbase, 50,000. XRP, you see that nice green candle, 7,000. Then we have the Coinbase XRP glitch. This happened on January 4th, 2019, when the price of XRP, which was currently at about 19.20 cents USD, surged over $7,000 on Coinbase, January 4th, 2019. We also have the Wall Street Journal prediction on XRP and others. They had XRP hitting $1,000 in 2020, $1,046, and $8,000 in 2025. Do they know something what most cannot imagine? Think big, $8,000 Wall Street Journal by 2025 for XRP. The first prediction didn't come true in 2020, but 2020 was a weird year and we had a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. So maybe this was thrown off by a year. So maybe 2021, we will see that 1,000 XRP come to fruition. And then by 2025, we'll be going into the next bull run. 8K is definitely possible when 10K is the end game. And this was $8,000 predicted by Wall Street Journal. And remember, we saw Coinbase $7,000 in 2019. Were they testing out the system for XRP? Were they testing out all the money in the world and seeing what it can handle? Did XRP hit 7K behind the scenes? Let me know what y'all think down below. We've seen the multiple price predictions for XRP. We know what XRP is designed to handle. It's the internet for value, the internet 2.0. And they even said it themselves that they want all the money.
So I like, some people have heard me say this before, but I'll throw it out to the audience. What is Interledger's total addressable market size? All the money.
All the money.
Nobody wanted to feed it. Yeah, it's all the money, because what we're really talking about with this idea of the internet of value is creating a single global payment network that connects literally everyone and processes maybe not 100%, but 90+% of all the money. That's what we're talking about.
So are these price glitches that we're seeing just tests in the back that they're running for when they flip the switch and the new financial system running on the RippleNet system happens? Let me know what y'all think down below. We also have the CEO of Pantera, Dan Morehead, saying XRP will be one of the few crypto assets to survive. He also says he believes XRP is one of the only few handful of crypto assets that boast long-term sustainability with real utility. Morehead also says he believes crypto assets aren't necessarily battling against one another, and there's more than enough room for multiple projects to thrive. They're competing with trillions of dollar markets like gold, cross-border money movement, remittance, wealth storage, all that stuff. So there's plenty of opportunity, and that's another thing I always like to remind people. It's not like XRP and Ethereum are fighting each other. We're fighting the Argentine peso. To put it in another way, we're fighting these paper currencies, and there's plenty of room for each of those cryptos to work. And that's the CEO of Pantera. XRP, one of the most eco-friendly cryptocurrencies out there. You can see the energy consumption that Bitcoin takes, Ethereum, compared to XRP. You can see the CO2 emissions from the airline flights, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Gas consumption by the gallon, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Breaking down individual transactions, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, there's only one standard here, and it's XRP, and Ripple leading the sustainability agenda to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030. XRP setting the standards for all cryptocurrencies. And 2024 is the next Bitcoin halving date. So by 2025, we can be in the next bull run. Possibly 2025, this prediction could come true. XRP 8,000, possibly 10,000 in the next bull run coming up probably in 2025. Because we know after the halvings, that's when the bull runs start to pick up. As you can see right here on the Bitcoin chart, after this halving, things picked up. After this halving, things picked up. And after the recent halving, and you can see what's happening now towards the end of 2020, going into 2021, another massive bull run. So that would put us 2024 for that next halving, and look for 2025 for another massive, explosive, possibly a utility bull run. We'll see what happens this bull run if they flip the switch and let the financial institutions and the real money come in and pump our bags to the moon. With that being said, XRP in the non-utility bull run, if you would have invested $5,000 somewhere down here at about 0.05, you would have had yourself 185,000 XRP. If you would have cashed out somewhere at the top, let's say you cashed out at $3, you would be sitting on $555,000. And once again, just a reminder, this is a non-utility bull run. When that real money comes in that XRP is designed for, you will see a utility bull run for XRP. And by then, you probably won't have to cash out nothing because XRP will be stabilized at a high price to move all the money in the world, or at least a nice percentage of it.
All the money.
All the money.
Other than that, I am the XRP Bagman, currently on board vessel 589, on my way to pick up all the Moon fam. I hope those bags are packed. We are just getting started. Let's see what happens for this bull run. Let me know what y'all think down below if we're going to have a utility bull run or just a speculative retail bull run. I think things are setting up for a flip the switch type moment where XRP is going to take over and take that #1 spot. It's the most eco-friendly. There's no middleman fighting for fees. There's no miners fighting for fees. It's open source and decentralized, and XRP will set the new standards. Once the dust is settled and that regulation cap pops off, we will see who's at the top in the new 1% of the new financial system. I am the XRP Bagman. I hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Keep those bags packed because I'm on my way to scoop you up. Peace out, crypto family.
Getting bags, man. You can call me that bag man. Getting bags, man. What's inside your wallet? I've been getting profits. This crypto game got it locked in. You crying and I'm buying. Getting bags like Rob Cash. That old money that'll want you in. That's too bad, cause I'm getting bags. Not proof of work, cause that won't last. It was first, that was last. We took over, how was that? Now we laugh, we told you so, but you radio spinning over.